Well, hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Grounded with me, Corknut. This will be episode 3, and the plan for today is to get some bandages, repair some gear, go out and look for grubs one last time, and then head on to the oak tree, see what's over there. So, um, before we go to bed tonight, we are going to cook some food just to make sure we have it in the morning. And while that's cooking, we're gonna get some water.
Ugh. I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Okay. We could probably spend a little time repairing our stuff too. So if we look at our inventory, our spear is near broken, so let's repair that. Our hood needs clover, that's easy to repair. Poncho clover, and our shin guards clover. We can also repair our axe, although I'm not sure it's worth it. Oh, it's just a pebble. Yep. If it only costs a pebble, even if when it's like way low, it's probably not worth it. And our torch is gonna burn out soon. One of these bags we can hot deposit our fibers, and these things should be just about done. Perfect timing. All right, let's go to bed until morning. Now, before we go on a bigger expedition, I would really like to have some bandages. It would be nice to have a better weapon. Let's see what that's going to take. We could also almost make the sturdy shell if we had more grub hide. We need 3 though, so that might be tough. We do know how to make the spiky sprig, so let's actually make that. And see if it's any good. It uses a needle. We can also make arrows for our sprig bow. This makes 10 arrows. Might be interesting. Let's make sure the Weevil shield is in our possession. And there's really not much else we can make just now. Oh, bandages. We did want to make bandages. Bow's ready here in slot 6. I have arrows. Let's put the club thing. Let's put that in slot 2. And I guess just shift everything down. The system's kind of weird. Let's put the shovel over here in 7. Kind of like the weapons being up front. Okay. Almost done reorganizing everything. Do it like that for now. I'm not sure why these are in there. Oh, we can put this web away too. Okay. Web can go away. That wasn't the web. Alright. So 1 is our spear. We need our shield. 1 is spear and shield. 1 is spear, okay. Shield comes back out if we switch between this being a two-handed weapon and this being single. Okay. And right-click blocks. I don't know what the meter means. I wonder if that shows you like how good your block was. Bandages. Let's make sure we have some bandages before we go. They're really the only thing we can make to heal ourselves right now. Let's make a couple. I don't have very many plant fibers. We need sap to make bandages, so I guess we'll be all right. Let's put bandages in that heal bar there. Okay. So we're gonna go one last time. Actually, we're gonna eat some food. We have aphid roast to eat.
I'd eat this normally.
Gonna grab some water. Hello, Grow. We got the water. And we're gonna go toward, shoot, which one was it now? We're gonna go check for grubs one last time to see if they respawned. at this place where the cables were coming down to the ground. And then we're going to just scout around the area a little bit, see if we can find more grubs one last try, and then we will head up to the oak tree and do more scouting around there. So this is the starting tunnel. How did I get so turned from that? Jeez. Is there anything under there? Whoa, look at that. That is the starting tunnel. Okay. Don't think we ever saw it from above like this before. Dry grass. I haven't really started exploring the dry grass. There was that one time where I ran out and died. Alright, let's check this, see if there's any grubs.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
Running through the tunnels. Running through the tunnels. Here we go. Oh, let me get some of that plant fiber. That will come in handy for bandages if we need them. And nope. Still no grubs. Okay, so maybe they don't respawn. I guess they don't, or they take a really long time. Several days. No big deal. I don't really want to go toward the dry grass. Just feels like that's where we got killed. Maybe down this. Oh, yep. We're not going to our Mr. Stinkbug, not even with the bow. That guy can jump really far, surprisingly far, and ruin your day. So we're going to avoid that for now. Instead, we're going to go back toward the wet grass. And we're going to look along this wet tunnel here that kind of goes around the dry grass.
Travel along, comrade.
There's a little bit different plants here. The thorns are here. Oh, hello, bud. And we can bend along this way and kind of skirt toward the oak tree. And hopefully get like a wider view of what's around this area. And discover interesting places like a little gross mud hole. This is a lovely gross mud hole you found us. Is that the ant coming in? Oh, he was just following us in, I guess. Oh, look at that. 7. Nice. Grub hide. Come on, grub hide. Yes, 2 of them. Cool. Alright. There's another one. Oh, and another one. Cool. Oh, shoot. That is not a grub. Alright, I clobbered him. Cool. Got a little... Okay, we got an acid gland from that thing, huh? Got a little scared there because those ants snuck up from behind us while we were fighting. And... Here's something. Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot, another one. Oh, are ants fighting? That would be cool. No, they're not. The ants just getting in the way, buddy. Oh, nice. Totally stunned him. Yeah. But then I couldn't attack because I was out of stamina. Oh, okay. So we got a little hurt. We're going to bandage up. Bandages really don't do a whole lot, do they? But we did find some grub hides. It was only 2. I need 3. So we're still short on grubs, despite finding this lovely tunnel to scary places. Oh god. Oh, grubs. That's grubs. Grubs. Or... Shoot. Switch to club. Okay, club does feel a little better on these guys. Larva spike, acid glands. Oh, another one. Club feels a little better on the larva than the spear does. Especially with the chance to stun. Nice. Okay. Stunning is nice. Alright, so we still don't have any grub hide. I did find one larva. Let's get up there and see what we can see from up there. A lot of mites. Alright. Oh! And look at that. Oh, this is near the heck is that? A hot dog? Alright, this is near the... Oh, no, this is a new science station. Here we go, cassette.
Verbal transcription unit 89.4.14. Order number 80.
Virgil, are you there?
Yes, sir. It appears that the shrinking process has not overly affected my functionality. I do not know how this is possible.
Science!
I previously believed that all the parts of my functional unit were required for operation, but apparently they were not. Perhaps that means I have some extra storage space.
Haha, very philosophical. Do you feel anything else?
No, everything appears to be the same. Though I have come to realize that this world is absolutely covered in filth. It is quite concerning. You may wish to wash your hands before returning to work.
Okay. If you were paying attention there, while that was talking, we did some science and we discovered a larval blade. Which, look, it needs 3 grub hides. So if we had 1 more grub hide, we would have an interesting weapon to play with. We also found some astonishing acid, which looks like a trinket that helps combo attacks. And we learned how to make big rubber, bug rubber, and liquid rage. All right. In other news, we're attacked by mites. In other news, there's another apple core. This is definitely not the same apple core we saw earlier. Because there was no plate, hot dog plate next to it. Looks like somebody just threw their food here. Alright, let's take a look and see what's on the other side of this log here. I bet there's going to be spiders because of all the mites around. Oh, I hate mites and spiders. And are we getting anywhere closer? We're kind of drifting off target.
Looks like the head of a giant action figure from some cartoon.
What does? Oh, it does. Look at that. Found a head. Let's go kill some mites up here. There's a lot of them. So let's start our house. The action figure head. It's over here. It's a little moist down here. Any chance of grubs?
Oh, those little spiderlings look so delicate.
Those little spiderlings are with Mama. Okay, action figure bed. Action figure head scary. Okay, this is the plank I once ran over here and there was a orb weaver under it that we ran from and almost died. But I have to see what's up here. There was definitely a spider, like little spiders here before. Oh, look at that. We can probably just reach water. Okay, that is spider noise. Oh, look at that. Spiderling, I do not like. We do want that water. Ooh, Javelineer mutation. Mutations tab. We haven't ever really looked at this. Mutation loadout A. The only one that we've seen so far is Javelineer. Just this. Range. Spears deal additional damage when thrown. I can counterpoke enemy attacks, reflect a portion of damage back, and mastery bonus. Charge attacks with spears deal additional damage. Activate mutation. Alright. I didn't even know we could do charge attacks, really. Okay. There's a can over there. Oh, more spiderling. Okay, maybe they're exploring from that wolf spider nest, as opposed to living over here. Definitely on our go. Oh shit!
Spider! It looks amazing! Oh, and a little concerning.
Don't think it's us. Jesus, that was ginormous. Wait, is this a different hut? This one has a spider living near it. Yep.
I've thought about this in circles for days now, and I've come to a decision. It's time to restart spacer development. Ominent may not believe in it, but I know its potential. Though I must figure out how to return shrunk objects to their original size. The first step will be to address the particle transcription errors. It seems almost certain that the irregularities are responsible for the failure during the demonstration. Burgle, please bring up all the lab data about the unknown particles.
Happy to be of service. Notes will be prepared and delivered to your table in 4 hours or less.
4 hours? What are the chances for less?
Delivery estimate will be prepared in 2 hours or less.
An auspicious beginning.
Is that a... Oh god, I thought it was a spider. Okay, we found
Nothing
some
like
more
a little
fruit drink.
violence to quench your thirst.
Lemon crime. Yes, there is some. Cool. Thirsty. Okay. And get pretty close to the oak tree here. Creepy place. I feel like there's spiders everywhere here. I don't know why. All right. Let's see some acorns. And
Taking a look around.
nothing scary. Oh god, that ant. The ant jumped out at me, terrified me. Man, that jump scare. Oh. Alright. It was just an ant. Let's... Not sure who's making that noise. It sounded like an ant. Lots of acorns. And the acorn bit. So let's get some of these and then head over toward that fiery area.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Not going in there. We all know what's in there. It's not good. Stay away from the holes. Acorns. We know these are going to come in handy. Lots of sap here too. Why haven't I seen that? Oh, flamey bits that they are. Okay. Hey, buddy. You know what? I should have my shield out. There's an easier way to make sure that came out. Yep, okay, just as I suspected, there is a wolf spider in there. We will be avoiding that. Unless absolutely necessary that we get in there. Here's the flamey stuff. Sounds like our scabby wants us to go this way. Oh, I bet there's a scab. Oh god. There are 2 wolf spiders in there. Alright. I'm not sure what the scabby's beeping about. Or if that's what is beeping. Oh. Sounds like maybe down here. No.
Hello, powerless ant.
Maybe it's really about this? No. I don't... Does that also go to the wolf spiders? Probably. Look at this. Techno lab. Oh. So I guess when we push the button on the machine out there, it led to a chain reaction exploding here. And this appears to be a lab owned by Ominent, who I think is the evil corporation in this game. What have we got? This looks like Nerd Paradise. I got a little audio glitch there. She didn't actually finish saying it. We do have some acorn bits to analyze. Boost juice, which is probably stamina juice, I'm guessing. If we can ever make juices, that would be nice. Look at this. Listen.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SMPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
Okay, so that was a little background about what raw science was. These weird pink glowing things that we've been finding all over the place. They are leftovers from the drinking experiments. We have camera views into 4 other labs. It looks like the black anthill is the number 4, number 1 is the hedge. This is a water cooler, and it allows us to drink water, and here's a shelf full of sap. And we're just gonna grab all these saps, because why would you leave sap behind? Sappy! I also am getting ready to smash something with the club. No access to the biometrics. Help Burgle stand. Help.
Hang in there. I'm gonna help.
Gotta hold it down to help.
System reboot in progress.
Guess we brushed him off a bit.
Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything.
This seems to be the exposition
A
position.
power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is a disaster. And
Yep.
what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. My memory banks are corrupted.
Oh no!
Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service? You
Where am
are
I?
here, in the Oak Lab, built and used by Dr. Wendell Tuteli to experiment on all things small.
Oak Lab.
This is the base of operations for conducting experiments in his yard.
Who is he?
Dr. Tully is a brilliant scientist and inventor. He is also my creator. My initial protocol was to serve as the short order cook of the future. However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experiments. No
Science
doubt
manager.
my previous work experience has been invaluable to Dr. Tully. Although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him for several weeks.
Uh-oh.
And now I cannot recall where he went. It must be my corrupted memory banks. It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction. In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform. Patent pending. Shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time.
Alright, give us the details. How do we get home?
To return to your prior size, you would need to successfully activate Dr. Tully's spacer platform.
Okay, so that's the thing we saw outside.
Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is inoperable. It appears to have suffered several malfunctions from the explosion.
Oops.
I am sorry, but it appears you may be stranded here for some time until we find a solution. Haha! That is a great idea! Let me run a full diagnostic scan on it and see what we need to do to get it fixed up. Processing! Processing! Memory fault. Code 408B3000. Ominent OS script runtime error. ARG. I am sorry again. It appears I have sustained more damage to my memory chips than expected. Without those memories, I do not know how to repair the spacer.
Memory chips.
Processing! Or, without the... Dr. Tully used two types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. If you find these, I should be able to help you learn new survival recipes. Super chips are special, and they are gold. They back up full directories of my memory system. If we are going to fix the spacer, that data is bound to be on a super chip. I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Return with any memory chips you find. Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout the yard. Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can upload their locations to your Scabby. Stand by. Processing. Processing. Error. Files not found. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing from my memory banks too. But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the location of one of the facilities, the Hedge Lab.
Alright, tell us what the Hedge Lab is.
The Hedge Lab is the observation center of the yard and used for research on arachnid webbing.
Spiders.
You will find the
Figures.
hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge. Sending the coordinates to your Scabby. Try to find the Hedge Lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs. Except, of course, thousands of angry, hungry insects.
Oh god.
That reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access for any chance of success. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment to sync your signature into the mainframe. Once you are registered, you will be granted access to the ASL network of computers too. ASL grants access to daily work items, nay, tasks, nay, quests, yes, quests. I will reward you raw science for each completed quest. In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from experiments that Wendell conducted when he was first exploring the yard. Log on to the ASL terminal over there and see what is available. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started finding those chips. And try not to die out there. Have an exponentially great day!
Okay, so that is the first time we have been introduced into the ASL quest system. Let's grab this giant ball of science.
Get your science
And
here.
these ropes and bandages. It's always nice to have bandages. And food, it looks like. Okay. Over here we can register our handprint. And there's definitely something over there. To that door. Door needs an assistant manager keycard. Can't tell, but it looks like that window might be cracked. Alright, Burgle quests. We're going to refill quests, kill 2 more grubs, kill 3 more gnats, raise the banner of Burgle at the oak tree beacon. Cool. Science shop. We can unlock the smithing station. We will certainly do that. And then cooking 101. Looks like complicated cooking that we'll learn someday. Or Pebblet Foundation, which we know we absolutely want. And I think the next thing that I will get is probably either fortified bases or multi-story bases. That's exciting. We got points for crafting a Weevil shield. Performing a perfect block 3 times. Nice. Kill a larva, 3 of them. Yep, got credit for that. Purchase an upgrade in the science shop, just as that. Okay, we need a duper disc for whatever this is. Out there is some cave and some science we can explore, but let's finish exploring in here first. That icon is marking the Hedge Lab, which is really far away from here. And there's a door over here with a button on it, which brings us back around to where we already were. Okay, did we miss anything? Like these unpowered. Okay. And we didn't pick anything up that would give us more analyzables. Nope. Okay. Let's keep going then and jump through the broken window. Let's fill up some water. Gonna pull out spear. You know what? We're actually gonna craft another torch. Because I'm afraid this one's gonna run out right when we need it if we go out there. We don't have direct grass. We don't have slime mold. Okay, so we can't do another torch. Might be in trouble. But what I wanted to do was go out and look out here. Yes, we're gonna do that mostly in the dark. Raw science. Alright, so there's a big drop off down there. And a tape.
Burgle Transcription Unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Burgle, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Burgle. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
That is a big ant.
Big ants down there. Luckily, we don't have to go that way yet. And luckily our torch held out for the few seconds it took to explore this little section. Got a bunch of quartzite shards, which are that big rock we weren't able to break in like that grub cave. Ooh, just enough torchlight. Okay, so we saw some big ants. So what I suspect is it's an old ant hill. What did we see down here? Another field station. The yoked girth head with the spider under it. The chop can. Field station. So there was some water maybe over that way. We could get some algae in. Or the pond. But what we gotta do now is I think we want to run back home. Or possibly to the water. What's this? Did we not go in here yet? Ooh. Science.
This is a lot easier than lab.
Ooh. Bright gold mega milk molar, which we cannot break yet because we need some special tool. Oh well. That was it. Oh, just some batteries powering this whole place, I guess. So there's still one door we can't get through. My torch is busted. Damn. But I think other than that one door, that's pretty much everything here. And of course, nighttime. So we're gonna have to get home. It's scary dark. Right next to a place where we know there are at least.
Walked into a spider web!
Oh god. Did we get out? Go. Oh, sorry. Oh man. Oh. Okay. That was just an orb weaver. It's filling up the hallway with webbing. Luckily it doesn't appear to be able to come in here. And we can't
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people
do
to
anything.
see.
Alright, so maybe we can make a... Oh, that thing was huge.
Might be too much spider, even
That
for me.
thing's a little too big. Okay, so we're trapped in here. I guess we could try going out that ant hallway, but those ants were looking pretty vicious. Could we just make a bedroll here and spend the night? That's always an option. Damn, nope. Can't do that. Alright. What about... I wonder if that orb weaver's gonna go away, like it's just patrolling here? Or is this like its den, its nighttime den? Don't really hear it anymore. Hear something. Okay, it's definitely out there. Okay, we're going the that way, I guess. Jeez. I guess we do have plenty of water. We can just hang out here for the few hours it takes for night to fall. Ugh. Wow. Why does it have to be a spider right outside the door? What kind of food do we have? We found 4 quartzite shards. That's cool. We only have 2 grub hides, though. Here's our food. Eat some of that.
That tastes surprisingly not terrible.
Okay, we're full up on everything, at least. And it's 22:54, so 2 hours to midnight. Ugh, or 1 hour to midnight. And then another 6 hours after that before the sun comes up. Ugh, this game. We have plenty of food. We have aphid honeydew. You know what? I am not sure about is what this garden patch is going to do. I think I want to make this when we get back. So I'm gonna try to let this spoil and see if that becomes spoiled meat that we can use in that recipe. And we'll make one of those if we can get back. Like right now, it's not looking good, honestly. What if we pulled the bow out and just started shooting that guy? I wonder if he'd run. Do we have the bow? There's the arrows. We don't have a lot of arrows, do we? 3 bow. But it would be good bow practice. I think it's this way. Here it is. Definitely still here. Wolf spider this time. Oh, the other one was an orb weaver. Holy crap. Okay. He knew he couldn't get us. Okay, well, this is not a place you want to be at night. I'm pretty sure we're just stuck here, which sucks. Craft whetstones or plating. Can I craft whetstones? Oh, I need a workbench. Is there anything we could do to craft to get our way out of here? No, we're kind of screwed. Like we could craft a lot of bandages and just take a lot of damage and survive. That's always an option. But yeah, we don't even have plant fiber to do that, really. Could try running through those. We could try running through those ants. The ants are probably less of a problem than the spider. But without a torch, man, if that's like a maze down there, I'm just gonna be lost. Yeah, that seems like a really bad idea. I mean, I'd respawn at home, but my stuff would be lost. I did get a bunch more science. So at least we can unlock torch upgrade. Yeah, maybe we should unlock the torch upgrade. Let's unlock multi-story bases.
What would Dr. Ticatelli do?
Oh man, an upgrade. Okay, so we should have been just saving for this to get this first. Okay. Let's put the shield out. And
I'll need to process that.
go check one more time. Time is it now? 20 minutes after midnight. Oh, this is gonna be a long night. We might. Webs are gone. Some of them. Definitely hear spider. God, I feel like that's their den right there. Okay, I'm terrified. No idea where that thing is, and it could be anywhere. Alright. I feel like, at least with staying to the high ground, I'll have like a chance if I see it coming. I think its den is down there. Can I jump across here? Okay. That lantern.
Let's see what we can find.
Bunch of bugs flying around. I wonder if you can kill those things. Those are probably gnats, huh? And I do need to kill some gnats. Okay, I feel safe as long as we're up here. Like, I think it would be stupid in real life, but for some reason I feel like these game spiders can't get up here. What the hell is that? Something glowing over there. This episode might go on a little longer than usual. Depending on whether or not I survive this. First home is only 318 centimeters away, guys. Pretty sure that's a spider den right there, though. So, I don't know if the wisest thing to do is to try to get through that to that light at night. Oh, there's a grub. Okay, well, future reference. Not going anywhere near that right now. Unless I have to. So I think if I jump over there, I can get up there. Do hear buzzing. Don't see any spiders, but I'm afraid they could be anywhere, and I'm terrified. Tell you what. YOLO. Oh god, if they could hear my heart beating, they'd definitely be coming after me. Cool. Made it up here. Let's see if we can't kill some of these gnats. Or gnat-looking things. They are definitely attracted to the light. Alright. A few gnats. Gnat fuzz. Oh man, I'm out of... Oh, look at all the gnat meat. We are out of space. Let's eat some mushrooms.
I know I'm a picky eater,
Space
but
after that.
still.
I'm a little low on water.
These gnats will not leave me alone.
What is that thing? Nice. Inventory full. There's so many gnats. Oops. Hold to raise flag. Oh, this is the flag we're supposed to raise at the Burgle quest. Nice. Oops. Hey. Oh, that one's in a web.
Scientists make this look harder than it is.
Alright. Well, hopefully we can come back for all these net corpses and meat. Let's actually dump off these mushrooms because I don't think they're as valuable. Look at all that net fuzz we got. Inventory full again. Net fuzz? I can't even grab the net fuzz? Sweet. Alright, we are loaded down with gnat meats and fuzz. Still kind of terrified of being spider food, but and we did raise the Burgle flag. That's cool. Alright, this is another scary spot where I'm not quite... Shit. Oh, sugar. I meant sugar, not shit. Okay, we're down. You can see the lasers. Heard a frog. This. hear things. Shoot, that was further than I was hoping to fall. Oh, that's the...
Long, comrade.
I don't know what that is. Never mind. I feel like we were coming near the anthill, but I don't think that was it. I think this is the closest point to our safety-ish area. But I also feel like we're running right through spider territory. Oh, nice. Oh god, I thought that was a spider. Of course I did. Got some juice. Go down here. Eye out for giant terror. Okay, there's the machine, I think. Oh my, okay. We are very close to home. There's a ladybug. Scary, but not threatening. Ladybug. Guarding our house for us? Alright, we made it. Okay. Made it back after a very sketchy spider encounter. Of a couple orb weavers. Orb weaver and a wolf spider, both of which were very, very, very large. And now, we're back here. We're gonna turn this on, we're gonna cook some meat. Maybe we'll hop down to that science tent field station. I don't see anything terrifying down there. In fact, we're gonna chop some dry grass so that we can make torch. And we're gonna turn in our Burgle quest. Look at that, we got 2 because we killed gnats. How do you complete? I guess we refill quests. Completed those 2. Oak Beacon and Ice Water. Craft smoothies, kill red soldier ants. Okay. And we have 1,000 more science. I think we're going to hold off and try to... we might get torch upgrade. Let's see. We're going to hold off for the 1,000 if possible though. So that resource surveyor is still unpowered. The analyzer, we can look at gnat meat. These gnat meats are all gonna boil tomorrow. By tomorrow, I bet. Okay, so last but not least, we basically stayed up all night. So Holly here, Holly? Is that her name? Is probably very tired. Look at that, we do have some kind of stat for being tired. Is that what that is? Maybe not. I'll have to look that up after we sleep, see if it changes. Maybe it'll force you to sleep. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. We still need grub hide for important weapons and armor. But, can now make things that take acorn shells because we have tons of those. We need another acid gland for this one though, huh? And gnat fuzz. We have tons of gnat fuzz. So we can make a nifty needle, and that will be our first trinket. Now we have, what is that, bonus damage? It's really hard to tell. Bonus damage if we are holding a bow, or if we're using a bow. Very useful. This'll increases the damage of fully charged bow shots. Okay. Right, and we also have Pebble Foundation. Look at this. So, next time, let's go on and search for clay. Clay and grub hides. We did see that one grub up by the tree. I was a little afraid of spiders to go get it. Sorry. Maybe I'll get the courage next time. Smoothie station we can make. Look at that. Do we not have one of these yet? Yes, we don't have smoothie station yet. Let's make it. Smoothie station over by the fireplace, of course. Can we make any? Mite fuzz and clay. Delicious. So if we hadn't thrown away all of our mushrooms and we had an aphid, we could make goose juice. Liquid Rage is going to need spider fangs. That might be a while. Clay, Fuzz on the Rocks looks the most promising because it's grub sludge. They're all grub sludge. Grub sludge, Mite Fuzz pebblets. The only thing we need is there's clay. So if we find clay, we can make these, and maybe these will help us survive because they seem to heal. Oh, the other thing we found was these brittle whetstones and brittle plating, which we need in order to make a smithing station. So let's do this. Let's make the smithing station. There it is. Smithing station. Guess it can just be over here. What happened? Oh, crude rope. Right. Craft rope. Crude rope? Crude. What? Okay, it doesn't really... Search doesn't really help you much, does it? Crude rope. There we go. And now we can enhance things. Look at this. So to enhance our hood, for example, would need 1 brittle plating, which we don't have any. To enhance our spiky club, would use 2 brittle whetstones. We have 3. And to enhance our spear, 2 brittle whetstones. Let's do that since that's the one I've been using the most. Now level 1 tough. Extra 5% damage. Oh, it's gonna need more. Okay, so we got enough to enhance 1 item slightly. And now that it is tough, it's a different item for the belt slots. Alright, so we're gonna call it there. We did manage to get to the oak lab. And next time we want to start making plans for getting to the hedge lab, which is over that way. I don't promise we'll get there next time. I still want to find more grubs. See if we can't upgrade ourselves a little further so that we don't just have to run in terror whenever we see a larger insect. But you know, we'll get there. Thanks for coming with me. Feel free to leave a comment. Please like the video if you enjoyed this, want to see more. It will really help me out and motivate me if I get some likes on these videos. Otherwise, thanks for coming, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.